on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the brand new Underdogs promo, which is live right now, and it features a free 99 overall Zay Flowers. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it, talk about it. I think some really good stuff about this promo, a few bad things as far as the cards and abilities, but that's been an issue with a lot of promos as of late, outside of basically Game Changers, which is all over. That's why we have a brand new promo today. And then, of course, Legends on Sundays. This one is called Underdogs. It appears to be a 9-week promo. And if you go into the solo challenges, there's 216 stars worth of rewards, but only 24 stars available in Act 1. So if you divide 216 by 24, it equals out to 9. So again, it feels like this is going to be a 9-week promo every Tuesday going forward, where you get 24 stars worth of solos every week. You play through those solos early on, you're going to get some small coin rewards and a 93 plus B&D Underdogs pack, and then the rewards kind of alternate between small coins and 93 plus B&D Underdog packs, very similar to what we saw with Game Changers. So you might have something good out of these, more than likely probably not, but if you are an offline player only, this is definitely a good solo sequence to play through. And after the 9 weeks there, you do get a 96 plus B&D Underdogs pack. That's going to be the tier 19 reward, 216 stars. So just from the solo challenges alone, some pretty decent free content. Now, if you head on over to your Season 6 Field Pass, there will be objectives in relation to the Underdog promo, and if you go over to those, basically there's a special head-to-head event, a house rules event that coincides with this program, and then you're going to have new objectives every single week. In totality, there's 3 objectives for week 1, playing 10 games in either the Against All Odds or Last Stand game modes. Then you have scoring touchdowns with Underdog players in your lineup and rushing yards. Once you complete all 3 of those objectives, you're going to get an Underdog Victor token. So we'll show you what you can do with that token, but essentially it's going to lead to you getting a free 99 overall Zay Flowers, plus some additional stuff out there. No word if these expire. I'm assuming they're going to kind of take form of the same thing that we see with weeklies, where there's different tabs for week 1, week 2, and week 3, and Underdogs week 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through 9 when the promo ends. We'll probably follow suit, like I said. Hopefully that's the way that it's going to be. But if you want to be, extra cautious on this, make sure you get these objectives done before next Tuesday when part 2 of this promo comes out. Now, as far as those objectives go, it says that you have to win 10 games in either the Against All Odds event or Last Stand. Last Stand is going to be an online mode, and you're going to find that under House Rules. And if you take a look at the rewards and the reward path here, you're either randomly going to start the game on offense or defense. If you're on defense, you get a stop, you win. If you allow a touchdown, you lose. And if you're on offense, vice versa, you score, you win. If you don't score, you lose. So they should be pretty quick games. We'll see how competition level is, how sweaty it is. And basically every time you win a game, it's going to go towards your win counter. You're going to get small coin amounts here. Level 4 for an example, which is going to be 10 wins. Same thing at 20 wins as well. You get 93 plus B&D Underdog player packs. And at the very end of it, we'll show you the card in the catalog. But once you get up to 40 wins, you're going to get a 96 overall B&D Jaden Yates card for free. Now, I don't think you can get the Jaden Yates if you like to play offline, but there is an alternative. Remember, we said you either have to play through Against All Odds or Last Stand. So if you go in to your solo seasons game mode, here is the Against All Odds game mode, and the wins that you need to knock out the Field Pass objectives can come from this one. Now, you do have to downgrade your team in order to play through this event. You have to have a 90 overall or lower, and you have to make a comeback in the second half against the computer. I feel like it should be pretty easy. This one also has a reward path here, and it looks like you actually get more rewards. And if I scroll all the way to the end, I may have been incorrect here. Actually, no, I wasn't. So you can't get the Jordan Yates from what I can see, but you do get a bunch of 93 plus packs, and at the very end, 70 wins against the computer, you do get a 96 overall B&D Underdog player pack. So probably the sooner you get this one, the better. And it looks like it's not going to be limited. So you can grind this one all day, today, tomorrow, whenever, and get to those 70 wins right now offline. So if we had a time machine and we were able to fast forward 9 weeks later and we had all 9 tokens from the objective list, this is where you're going to place them in the Underdogs Victor Token Fantasy Pack. And like I said earlier, the 9 tokens are going to give you a 99 overall Zay Jones. Along with that, you're going to get 1 B&D Underdogs House Rules player. So I'm guessing maybe those are going to update every single week. And then 1 Conqueror token, which you're going to be able to use that token to upgrade any champion level card from this promo to a 99 overall. So again, not capable, not possible until the very end of this promo, but it is something to chase after every Tuesday. I feel like this is a little bit more involved than the Game Changers program, which I certainly like. I don't think the cards are as good, but from an online or offline standpoint, some really good free content. We do have sets for the 98 overall champions and 96 overall heroes because it's day 1 of the promo, week 1. Not a bad idea to do these sets because you're guaranteed only brand new cards, but as the weeks go on and we get new cards, this pack gets diluted and it no longer really becomes a reason to do it, right? Because you're going to end up getting a card that doesn't have a ton of value. If you do want to complete this set, 2 96 overall Underdogs cards, then 3 additional 96 to 97 overall players from any promo. You put the 5 cards into the set. In return, you get a pack that gives you a random 98 overall Underdogs player. As far as the cards go, as I mentioned at the top of the video, the downside to these is they just don't get the greatest of abilities. Here is the free 99 overall Zay Jones that you can earn at the end of 9 weeks. The attributes are absolutely cracked. He's 6'2". It's an amazing card, but if you take a look at the abilities, again, I know I'm a broken record here, but most people, almost everybody, wants Platinum Takeoff on their wide receivers. They only gave him Gold Takeoff, and it's not because he's a free card. This is basically the design of the entire program. You do get things like Press Pro Platinum, Cutter Platinum, which aren't bad abilities, but when it comes down to it, Workhorse and Takeoff on your wide receivers are the main things that people are looking for. Do they update this card in a 9-week span? I lean probably towards yes, but for now, this card, it's worth going after, especially if you're offline, but I just wish it was a little bit better. So that's the free 99 overall Zay Jones. Here's the free Jaden Yates that you can earn from House Rules, 95 speed outside linebacker, 90 finesse move, 96 block shed, 89 power move. He's a run stopper archetype, and they gave him 88 man coverage in 93 zone, which isn't half bad. So a decent free card. 40 wins for this card is a bit much, and we'll have to wait and see if we get additional House Rules cards to go after every single week, because the verbiage within the set kind of makes me lean towards that's how it's going to go. We have 2 LTDs in packs in Jesse Bates and Baker Mayfield. Again, the downside is that they have good attributes. They actually finally gave some guys 98 speed as well. You know, I've been talking about everybody being stuck at 97 speed, but the abilities just aren't the most amazing. Baker Mayfield will get Platinum Extender, which is everybody's love and hate ability out there, so that's a W. But you got Gold Workhorse, Gold Magician, Gold Dot on this card, so they kind of missed on abilities. Like I said, the attribute's good. They missed on abilities. Jesse Bates, the other 99 overall LTD that's in packs right now. I talked about this a million times. Caleb Downs, free safety that came out like 2.5, 3 months ago. 98 speed, Jesse Bates, 97 speed. I just don't understand why they're so reluctant to go up in speed on these cards. Now, he is going to get Blanket Coverage Platinum, House Call Platinum, but, you know, Ball Hawk is going to be gold, Workhorse is going to be gold, Punch Out's going to be gold. So some of the abilities that are best on defensive backs, or just in general on these cards, they're basically getting the same ability buckets that we see every week on Wednesdays with the Scheme Spotlight cards. And that's a big reason why myself and most of the community is really down on these cards. Same thing's going to apply for Hunter Renfrow here. Another 97 speed wide receiver. He's short at 5'10", and he is also not going to get Platinum Takeoff. The other 2 champions are Tyler Lindenbaum and Eric O'Neal. Kind of boring positions there, and I definitely misspoke. I thought I saw on the reveals last night that there was more 98 speed guys. The only one that's 98 speed actually is Zay Jones, which I've just explained you can't get for another 9 weeks. So disappointing content drop, but the promo in itself, I really like the design of it, the free content, the online, the offline stuff. If they just made the cards a little bit better and gave them all Platinum abilities, that would be ideal, but that's where they missed on this one. Store bundles going to be very similar to most promos here. We have a launch bundle for this one, $100. guaranteeing you a 98 plus. Obviously, we showed you the 98 plus cards that are going to be in this pack. You're also going to get 5 underdog packs and then 2 underdog launch packs. A launch pack individually is about $30 or 3,000 points with a 4.5% chance at a 99, 27% chance at a 98 plus there, so not very high. And then the regular underdog packs, either 66K or a little bit under $10 for individual packs, and only a 7.1% chance at a 98. So to me, the cards aren't good enough, and definitely the bundle for $100 is not good enough. If you want to spend $250 on the basic B&D pack, the first of 5 step offers, be my guest and go for it. Unfortunately, no type of token or trophy pack here in the Season 6 store in relation to the Underdog promo, so that's a miss there. There are training packs. B&D pack is 89,000 training. The non-B&D is 279,000 training. This is probably going to be the best route to go to chase after the 98 and 99 overall LTDs if you have a bunch of training. And of course, we are going to have a booster steps here. And I gotta say, without knowing what's in front of it here, I'm definitely not a fan. 7 steps into this one instead of the standard 4. We'll open up the first one for the $5 and see what we get. I'm hoping at least the next 2 packs are going to be similar to what we've been seeing all year and have some 1 coin options. We get a 96 overall Keyshawn Johnson as the very first card, and then a 93 overall. We get to pick the best one, so obviously we're going to take the 96. So not bad results in step 1. Step 2 is going to be a 1 coin offer, so that's good. 93 plus B&D Underdogs card, and then an 83 plus B&D from any other promo. We're going to get a Nightmares card and another 96 overall Keyshawn Johnson there. It's also B&D, so we got to quick sell both of those. Third step, still similar to what we're used to, as we get another 1 coin pack, another 93 plus and 83 plus, 1 from the promo, 1 not, and getting back-to-back 96s is pretty good. We're going to get a 93 this time and an 86 Marshawn Lynch, so we struck out on that one. The 4th step is going to go up to $10. I'm not going to find out what's after that. If you guys want to open it up, be my guest, or let me know down below in the comment section. It would be nice if after that you get additional 1 coin packs, and we'll see if they follow suit with Scheme Spotlight cards next week and move to 7-step offers, or if that's just something we're going to see with the Underdogs promo. And if you guys missed the content schedule for the week, Scheme Spotlight as always tomorrow on Wednesday, and we have a brand new promo on Friday called What If. So we'll see it tomorrow, potentially, possibly. Scheme Spotlight cards just haven't been moving the needle for me or a lot of the community, so I'll see if it's actually worth doing a video on. But again, just to recap this promo, I think from a design standpoint, it's a W. The card art's nice, good on and offline stuff, good free content. They're missing on the cards right now, and that's obviously the biggest thing we want, is good cards with good abilities. You let me know what you think about the promo, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.